Hey guys, this is David, and this is my lovely assistant Marky Mark, the Swiss Miss, and we're here to talk about some new releases for this week.
Alright.
Do the splash!
Do the splash!
There we go. Yeah, Mark's going to talk about this one. This coming up first is a new sci-fi RPG called Faith.
Yep.
Take it away, Mark.
Alright, so Faith is all about the human race is on the back burner now. They're basically one of the lesser races in the universe, and you can play one of the myriad of lesser races as well, but you are vying for dominance in a universe ruled by two godlike races fighting a Cold War. So it's an RPG where you actually use cards to play the game. It's a pretty streamlined way to roleplay without having to get all the extra myriad of things like the books, the dice. So you can just start off with this box and you're ready to go.
That was very in-depth. I appreciate that. Stanley!
Hey!
Come on in, Stanley. Here's our old friend, Stanley the UPS guy. Deliverer of all your goodies. This was not planned at all, but let's do a live unboxing. Reset. Alright, what we got? We have some... Oh, cool. Alright, hey, Mark, grab those other stuff for War Machine. So we have War Machine releases that have just come in. These are the Thorn Gun Mages for the Mercenary faction. They can go along with Colby Sterling, which is another new release, and then Mark's personal favorite of Loki for the Circle of Ouroboros.
I'm a Circle of Ouroboros player, and I have to say I'm really excited about Loki. He's able to drag things close to him and then eat them.
Mark's also a secret furry.
Nothing
wrong with that sort of thing.
You're gonna die tonight.
Waka waka waka.
So next we have HeroClix. We have the new, what is it? The Deadpool and X-Force. If you're a HeroClix fan, you're probably definitely going to enjoy this. They always put out new, interesting models to play with. I'm not too familiar with them, but they do have Psylocke and Deadpool on the cover, and they're cool, right?
Your favorite comic book heroes.
Yeah.
So next up we have some releases for Mallicoat. For 10 Thunders, because they're getting a lot of love lately, we have the Yokai, which are literally like samurai monkeys.
Yeah,
Weird.
demon samurai monkeys.
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
And then
Mark?
Oh, here we have the Pen is Mightier, which is crazy because it's just running around Malifaux with a bunch of reporters, and then you have a leader with a scythe ready to cut through all that red tape to get to the story. And they have a printing press as a little monster to run around.
The puns don't get any better from here.
This is definitely...
This is like a human Fozzie Bear.
Yeah, this is definitely a great box to play with. I'm already loving all the models in it.
What are we going to go for next?
Here, you can do the calendar, man.
Alrighty.
Save the date.
Up next.
Reserve this model.
Time to highlight your calendars with a new release for Batman, which is ironic enough the Calendar Man. It's a limited edition release. We only have 5 copies of it, so if you are a fan of the Batman miniatures game, check it out. It's pretty cool.
Alright.
So you're saying if I push this red button, something explodes?
Don't touch the red button. Next up, we have a pretty cool release. This is actually from a local company, TTS, which is Tabletop Tactical Solutions, and they're bringing out a range. Whatever, Tabletop Tactical Simulations from Bethlehem, Georgia. So they're bringing out a range of modern warfare stuff. So these 3 at the bottom is actually 3 boxes of American infantry. They have both advancing, assaulting, and then platoon command, which I assume means playing video games back in the base.
I don't think there's a 360 no-scope in this game.
And then, in our best Call of Duty reference, the top box is also an Op4 squad. Basically, they're based around African warfare. Some pretty cool models, all in 28mm metal. So look out for a lot more of them coming, but we are one of the first stores to stock this game. So if you like any sort of historical or modern gaming, we're going to be running demos from this pretty regularly, so check out our Facebook page for that. Yeah, Sport Local.
Sigmar first?
Yeah, I will do the Sigmar.
Right. I will do Vanguard Palador.
Mark is a big fan of the Sigmar.
Yeah. So, surprisingly, I was an old fantasy player, and I thought I would never get into Age of Sigmar, but I am loving this.
I honestly thought you were going to say surprisingly there's a Stormcast Eternal release.
Oh,
Not surprisingly.
I'm waiting for the free people. Empire will come back. Empire Strikes Back, right? No, but these are very beautiful models. I was a huge fan of the Demigryph Knights for Empire, and these are the basic next iteration of it that Games Workshop has released. Beautiful models, and the rules for them are surprisingly good as well. They have the ability to just surprise attack anywhere on the board. It's definitely a fun way to play the game. And here we have the leader for all the... I don't even know what these things are, actually.
Lord
Griff
Aquilo.
Chargers. There we
Griff
go.
Chargers.
So he basically has the ability to help with your reserves, get him on the board quick enough, and also beat face.
They're also pretty mean because the Griff Chargers all have a -2 rend. So
Oh,
that's- in
geez,
Sigmar,
yeah.
that's not fun for anybody that has
No, it's
any
not.
armor. Yeah, they're going to be pretty cool.
So yeah, they're gonna wreck some face. Last but not least, we have Death World Forest. When you absolutely have to lose models to something other than your opponent.
Yeah, yeah. Death War Forest is a new release to go gather along with the Gathering Storm. So it's going to has its own rules for dangerous terrain. There's 3 different types. There's the Barbed Venom Gorge, the Eldritch Runes,
And the Grappleweed.
And the Grappleweed. So it's a pretty cool box. I think you get about 10 pieces of terrain,
Jeez.
which is pretty wicked. You know, probably in a Games Workshop game will cover about a quarter of your table.
The rules are included inside.
And the rules are included in the side. Yeah, so if you want to get eaten by trees, there you go. Look no further. No need to go up to the Blue Ridge.
Eaten by trees, we're here
Eaten
to
by
please. We're out.
So if you're a fan of the Gathering Storm and you've been keeping track of it, get excited for March 10th. It's going to be the release of the Gathering Storm Part 3, Rise of the Primarch. It's going to have the return of Robot Gilliman, Robot Girlyman, whatever you want to call him. So it's going to be Gilliman, Grandmaster Valdis, and the return of Cypher in a 3-character box set. And it's going to finish up the prologue of the Gathering Storm series. So check it out. We're going to have about 40 or 50 copies here at Giga-Bites. They are up for pre-order, but we are over half sold out already. So make sure to give us a call. And again, as always, like, click, subscribe if you like these videos.